everybody! We're back and today we are going to be playing Tailor Tales. Now this game, it's one I've been wanting to play for a while now. It was actually on my, wish list on itch.io, and I'm really excited to play this. You know, it's a visual novel and also has a dress-up feature, which I'm really excited about because I love dress-up games. So I'm really excited to see what this game is all about, so let's just get started. It's hard to see because my little display here is blocking it, but in the top right it says, actually let me turn that off actually. Let me turn this off. I can see it better. Looks a little boring. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, that looks really better. Don't know who to pick here. Let's take a quiz. Good, because I have no idea who to pick. Alright, let's take the quiz. Which setting do you prefer, fantasy or modern? I like both, but since we're starting out, I think we'll start with the modern stories first, and then we'll go into fantasy. Although I do like both. Let's go modern. Left click, confirm, right cancel. Confirm. Would you prefer a comedic route or a serious route? I like both. I guess comedic. How do you prefer your romance? Fast pace or slow burn? If it's written well, I prefer slow burns. Because, well, I mean, fast-paced romances can be written well too, but most of the time they can feel kind of rushed. So I guess I'll say slow burn. Like, I prefer to see the characters like slowly develop feelings for each other with time passing, so slow burn. How much sexual or steamy content would you prefer? I'm gonna sound so perverted. Well, the sexy scenes don't really bother me, but I don't mind them. I don't know, I'm kind of mixed on it. I don't know. I guess I'll say not all of it, not a lot. I'm fine with like there being not a lot of sexual content, so not a lot. Do you prefer the love interest to be submissive or dominant? I'm not sure if they mean this in terms of like sexually or in terms of like personality, like one's more confident over the other. I'm overthinking this. I don't know. For me, I think I prefer someone that's more dominant. Do you prefer the love interest to be older or younger? I'm gonna say older, but I feel like for me I would have a limit, like how much older. Nice from the start or indifferent, it takes a while to warm up? Ooh, I like both of those honestly. Well, I don't mind the indifference. But then again, I also do really like the nice characters. I'm saying different, why not? It's a bit of a challenge. How do you prefer your main character to act? Playful or mature? I'll say mature. Do you think focusing on developing side characters is important? It depends if they're relevant to the story, I guess. Well, I mean, it depends on which side characters are being featured. I'll say yes. Are you okay with the love interest belittling or insulting the main character? Well, I mean, depends on what you mean by it depends. Because I don't want them calling them like insulting like their looks or anything, because I feel like that can be really rude. But I don't know, I feel like, well, based on the intro, I feel like some of the love interests will be like more in like have like the tsundere archetype, so they'll be really mean to the main character and be like, oh my god, you're so stupid and whatnot. I don't know. I'm overthinking. I'll say yes, mainly just out of curiosity. Do you prefer a love interest that blushes a lot? I do actually think it's so cute. Do you prefer a confident or insecure love interest? I prefer someone who's more confident. Ooh. You got Neil Forrester based on your answers. Neil is prickly and quick to insult you. His route features a fast-paced romance with family drama. Oh, it's interesting. Very interesting. So I guess we'll start with Neil. I mean, he's the first guy that came up. And I don't know if he's a poster boy, like, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what his route entails. Let's go with Neil. Oh, there's a description. Okay, cool. So we have Neil Forrester. He is 24 years old. So he's around my age. He's an intern executive. His height is 5'9", 176 centimeters. When you were younger and much more of a tomboy, you and Neil happened to cross paths when you decided to run away from his parents, who forced him to act like a proper child. Years later, you two meet as adults, except Neil doesn't recognize you. No, he was under the impression you were a boy. Oof. The misunderstanding leaves Neil embarrassed. Neil's attitude towards you is cold and cruel, and you wonder if that sweet little boy he used to be was just your imagination. You try your best to befriend him, but Neil will have none of that. But what happens when you finally get under that cold exterior he's crafted? Will he be that sweet boy again? Ooh, got some preview images. Interesting. See here that he has like a slick back hair look. That's gonna be interesting. Alright, this will be the start of my new Tailor Tales series. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and start reading. Total is about 4.5 hours, 100k words. That's not too bad. Let's get started. I love that there's character creation, so we get to make our own character. This will be fun. In Tailor Tales, you play as a young woman who had just opened her own boutique. You can determine her skin, hair, and eye color by using the color swatches on the left of the icons. These choices will reflect in special CGs that will appear throughout the story, so choose wisely. Don't forget to equip your free starter shirt, skirt, and sandals. Funsies, you love freebies. Let's continue. The graphics are so cute. Okay, so we have 4 skin tone options. Okay. I'll go with this one. Now for eye color, there's only one set of eyes. I'll go with brown, since I naturally have brown eyes. The blue hair is interesting, but I'll go with black. This brown is a bit too light for my liking, so I'll go with black. We don't have a jacket. We don't have any dresses yet. This is pretty basic look we have. Can I pick the legwear? Oh, we don't have any legwear. Can I change the sandals? I can. Go with purple. We don't have any hats. We don't have any facial accessories. Wonder what special's for. Not sure. Anyways, that's the character creation done. Finished. Let's save. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Now we get to name our character. What should I name her? I guess I'll just go with my name. Now we get to put a girl last name. Should I keep the last name? Or should I change it? I guess I'll keep the last name. Oh, I can't change it. Yes. Enter boutique name. How fun. What should I call my boutique? Oh, this is hard. If I had my own boutique, what would I call it? I think Mysteries would be a cute name for a boutique. So I'll go with that. Mysteries. Yes. That's correct. Yay, we're getting started. The new icon update. Click on your gift icon. In the settings, receiving new content. Welcome to the main menu. To start off your journey, why don't you read the first chapter by clicking on the continue button on your right. I saw something here about an update. Oh, I need a password. Not sure to do that. Get to that later. Just gonna look around. Got some other characters aren't in the game yet. I don't think we'll have anything in the gallery right now. Sound? I think the sound's fine. Main voice? The characters are voiced? Curious. Nothing in the collection. Anyways, let's continue. Warnings and triggers. Tailor Tales is a lighthearted game, but each route brings its own unique set of warnings and triggers. Would you like to review these? It should be very important, so I think it's important that we do look at these. Okay. Click the gray area 3 times to reveal warnings that contain spoilers. We're just looking around so you guys can pause and read it. So this will be pertaining to Neo's route. So if any of this stuff triggers you, I would suggest clicking off and not watching this video. Hopefully some of the other characters' routes will be a bit more lighthearted, nothing too crazy or anything. Don't want to go into spoilers yet. Let's click next. Didn't get to read what it said. Let's review controls. Before you begin your story. As you'll play this story, you'll sometimes be prompted with a fierce or kind choice. This will determine which ending you'll get. Fierce choices are usually more bold and flirty. Kind choices are usually more reserved and thoughtful. Neither choice is the right one, so pick whichever one you feel like. Well, that's good. During the game, this message window will contain most of the shortcuts you can use. This will start auto read. Use that to adjust the speed. Click pause to auto read. Or click to pause auto read. Click that. The history log. Quick save. L to load a save file. Night or light mode. You can switch between light or dark text. Adjust text size. Some shortcuts that don't have a button. Okay. Is it in full screen already? I don't know. F4. I think it's already in full screen. That's it. Enjoy the game. I've been playing the entire day with my friends at the local playground. We played all sorts of games. Tags, cops and robbers, hide and seek. It was all so much fun. The sun is starting to set and all the other kids have gone home already. I should probably head home as well. My mother is making dinner and waiting for me. I look down at my hands, which are dirty, and there's a cut on my knee. My clothes have spots of green from rolling around in the grass with the other kids. She's not going to like this. I'm probably going to get yelled at again, but I have to go home. Mother, I'm home. I yell when I open the door. Mother's in the kitchen preparing food. Wash your hands and sit down for dinner, she yells back. Obediently, I walk towards the kitchen to wash my hands. Mirage, she gasped at me. You're completely filthy. Were you playing with the boys again? Look at your clothes. What am I going to do with you? How I wish you were more girly. I look down at the floor. Mother's always saying things like this to me. I just like playing around with kids. I don't care about my clothes. Come on now, wash up and sit down. I have a surprise for you after dinner. My eyes light up. A present? That's unexpected. I skipped it. Shoot. Let's check the log. Thank God for that. My eyes light up. A present? That's unexpected. I hurriedly wash my hands and sit down. When dinner is served, Mother keeps making comments how I shouldn't play so roughly and I should keep my clothes clean. I finish up my food, eager for my present. Time for your surprise, Mirage, she exclaims. She walks out of the room and returns soon after holding a large white box. She hands it over to me. Gleefully, I open it. A bunch of pink fabric is in the box. A bit confused, I pick it up. I'm staring at a little pink dress in my tiny hands. It feels smooth against my skin, like it's really expensive. The fake crystals embedded into the hem sparkle brilliantly. I'm horrified. It's like a princess dress, and I hate princess dresses. They get in the way of playing. This character is not like me at all. Wouldn't it look simply adorable on you? Grandma made it for you, she says. I could either say no, gross, or I guess it would. It feels kind of rude to tell her mom that something's gross, so I guess it would. Oh, little sound effect's so cute. I guess it would. Do you want to try it on? I sigh, then take the dress from her hands. I really don't want to wear it, so I come up with a plan. I want to go out and play again, can I? I don't want to put it on now and make it dirty, I lie. Mother nods. Alright, fine, be back by 7 and don't talk to strangers. Quickly I leave the house and run away. I definitely did not want to wear a princess dress. The sun is completely gone as I arrive at the playground. It's dark and kind of scary. I kick a rock in frustration. Mother can't make me wear those stupid frilly dresses, always telling me to dress up and look like a girl. I hate it. I don't like all of those frilly dresses and looking cute. It just gets in the way of playtime. My friends always make fun of me when I show up in the frilly dress, and I can't play because Mother doesn't want it to get dirty. I just want to go outside and play with my friends. But the playground is empty since most kids have a curfew and they've already gone home. I'm alone and I don't like it. Not even Cody is here to play with. Frustrated, I kick a rock into a metal blue dome on the playground. Ooh. It makes a hollow sound as it bounces off. Who's there? I'm startled by the sudden voice coming from the dome. It seems someone was hiding there. Come out or keep quiet. Let's keep quiet. I narrow my eyes, trying to make out the figure that's hiding in the dome, and I keep quiet. Who knows who's in there? Mom did tell me not to talk to strangers. It takes a while, but within seconds I see a small boy crawling out of the hole. Oh, he's so cute. At first I see a bush of purple hair emerging from the hole, then I see the rest of his body coming out, revealing the dirt on his expensive looking clothes. His eyes are big and red, looking at me in fear. I don't recognize him at all. I'm not gonna hurt you, I tell him with a big smile. You're new here. What's your name? The boy says nothing. He looks down at his shoes instead. They're covered in dirt as well. Where are you from? I ask, continuing my questioning of this strange boy I've never seen before. You're definitely not from around here. The boy makes a tiny sniff, then rubs his nose with the cuff of his sleeve. Did you run away from home too? I ask him. I suddenly feel sad about my own situation, running away from my mother in the dress like that. You're not going to tell them, are you? The boy finally says. Sounds like he's been crying a lot. I smile at him. Of course not. We can be runaways together. Looks up at me, a spark returning to his eyes. Why are you running away? He asks. My mother wants me to wear clothes I don't want to, I say. I'm always being forced to dress girly. Mother and father always insist I wear these clothes, and they yell at me when I get them dirty. I give him one look over again. He's entirely dirtied his clothes. They must be real mad at you right now then. The boy gives a shy nod. I don't want to go back. I always have to study. I can never go out and play. I hate that. I just want to play as well. Get as dirty as I want, I exclaim. Mother and father won't allow me to play with any boys, so I ran away. Well then, I'll play with you. Excitedly, I grab his hand and drag him to the slide at the other end of the playground. I'm surprised the mom isn't looking for me. I'm surprised she's not looking for me. I'm like, where is this girl? Your parents aren't here to say no. The boy finally manages to smile at me and I give him a big toothy grin back. He climbs to the top of the slide then sits down to slide down. I can hear him giggle as he goes down. I quickly climb up as well and follow after him. It's so much fun to play with this boy. He's a bit shy and hesitant at first, but a couple minutes in, he's the one racing to the top of the slide. Mother and father would definitely never allow me to play like this, he says. Definitely not with other kids my age. Hey, I'm 7. How old are you? I ask with a wide smile. The boy slides down again and turns to face me. I'm 8. You know, boys older than me should be more brave, I tell him. Then I wink at him and give him a thumbs up. He gives me a bashful smile back. I then grin at him and tap him on the arm. Tag, you're it. I call out. I dash away from him. Oh god, he doesn't know how to play tag. Oh no. He looks at me questionably, simply standing on the same spot still. I run back and forth in front of him, but he's not moving to chase me at all. Why aren't you chasing me? You're it. He looks at me funny. I'm it? What does that mean? I blink at him and stop still. Do you mean you don't know how to play tag? I don't. No, I'm not sure. He shyly avoids looking me in the eye. Wow, you've never played tag before? Really? That's kind of amazing. Look, you tag someone like this, that means you're it. And you should tag me in return, and if you can catch me. And if you tag me, I'm going to be chasing you instead. I walk up to him and tap him on the arm again. You're it. And then I run away from him. He nods his head and laughs, taking chase, and we both run playing tag. He's a fast learner, but I never heard of a kid that didn't know how to play tag. Either way, he's pretty fun to play with, and we run to our heart's content till we can't take it no more. We play together until the stars are twinkling in the night. I'm laying down on the grass, my clothes are stained completely. That should probably worry me, but I'm having too much fun with my new friend to care. If I could play like this every day, that'd be so awesome. Do you see those 4 bright stars? He asks. I look up at the sky, the stars sparkling bright, but I can see the ones he's pointing at, 4 bright stars in the shape of a square. Yeah, I see them. It's a star constellation. See the other bright stars coming out of it? They call it the Little Dipper, he explains. Oh, I see. It looks like a frying pan. Wow, you're so smart. He shakes his head. It's just what my parents forced me to learn. You don't like it when they force things on you, huh? They're always forcing me to learn. I don't want to go back. Do you hate your parents? I decide to ask. The boy takes his time to answer. No, he says eventually. I want to make them proud, but I really don't like all of their little rules. I don't like rules either, I say. But your parents love you, right? The boy shrugs. I guess. That's good. My mother loves me too, even though she's always trying to get me to behave. He snickers at me. Why do you always misbehave? All the time, I reply with a laugh. Your parents don't punish you? I just run away when they do. I give him a wink. You're so cool. You do whatever you want. Where are the parents? I feel myself blush at the sudden adoration. Oh no, it's the police. Oh god, the cops are coming. Our moan is interrupted when I see flashing lights shining our way. I can hear adult voices and a dog barking. Ooh. Find the boy, one of the men yells. My eyes widen with fear and I recognize the uniforms on the group of men entering the playground. It's the police. They're here to find the boy. I'm sure of it. Luckily, they haven't spotted us yet. Oh no, I think they're looking for me, the boy says nervously. What should we do? The boy looks frightened. I'm sure he doesn't want to go home just yet. Distract the police or run away. Most likely if we run away, then they'll catch up to us since, we're kids. But if I distract them... let me think. Well, they're looking for him, not for me. Let's distract them. Actually, let me save. I think that worked. Let's distract them. Quick, hide, I'll distract them, I tell the boy. He quickly hides behind one of the trees and I step towards the group of flashlights. Hey, there's a kid, yells out one of them. The police walk up to me and I get nervous, feeling my stomach drop in the bundle of nerves, but I have to protect my new friend. So I swallow my uneasiness and I look him straight in the eye. No, it's not him. Hey, have you seen a little kid around here? Your age and height, purple hair? We're looking for him, he's lost. I nod my head. Yes, I've seen him. He ran away when I tried to talk to him though. Which way did he go? The police officer asks. I point in a random direction. He went that way about 10 minutes ago. Everyone gather around. The boy went this way, the police officer yells. All the other men gather around and follow as they walk into the direction I point at, leaving us alone on the playground. My heart is beating like crazy and I can't believe I fooled them. The boy appears from behind the tree and looks at me with dazzling eyes. Wow, you lied to them without blinking an eye, he says in awe. Are you kidding? I was so nervous I thought my heart would jump out of my chest. I'm still surprised I managed to pull that off. Either way, the police are gone, but who knows for how long. We can't stay here forever, so I start to wonder where we should go, and the only thing I can think of is my home. Even if my mother is waiting for me at home with that dress in her hands, yes, that would be the best idea. I start to walk towards my house. We can hide there. Where are we going? The boy asks me, notice that I'm walking away. My home, I reply. Mother will protect him. He says nothing but quietly follows me like a lost little puppy. Well, damn. Sigh. Mission failed. Except when I got home, my mother contacted the boy's parents immediately and he was picked up very swiftly. I couldn't even get a word in and I was punished harshly for running away with him. I never saw him anymore after that day. I sometimes still wonder what happened to him. Ah, Grandma. How are you doing, Mirage? Grandma asks with a big smile. Lately, Grandma hasn't been feeling well, so Mother and I went to visit her at the hospital. Grandma's hooked up to a bunch of machines with wires and tubes. It looks scary. I run over to her, climb the bed and hug her. I'm fine if you are, I yell. Mirage, get off the bed. Grandma needs to rest. Doctor's orders. I let go and climb down from the bed, standing next to my mother. How are things at home? Things are doing fine, although little Mirage doesn't want to wear the dress that you made for her. I pout in response. Is that so? My grandma says with a laugh. I used to be just like you, she says, then taps her finger on my nose. Were you as little as me? Oh, I was even shorter, much smaller. I like to play around in the dirt without a care in the world. Those were the days. Did your mother make you wear skirts and dresses too? Mother sighs in the background. All the time. My grandma flashes an annoying smile to my mother. What is this generational trauma? That's not funny. It wasn't really fit for a girl to not wear a skirt back then, so it was like I had a choice. I had no choice. So Grandma was the same as me. Back then, all girls were taught simple sewing methods. We needed to be able to have skills suited for running a household. Stitching up torn fabric was one of them. Sounds boring, I yell. And it was. I didn't want to learn because why would I use it? And then Mother cuts Grandma off. But then she met Grandpa, didn't you? Ah yes, I met your grandpa when I was a little older. He was riding his bicycle, showing off in front of the popular kids. Then he fell, quite hard. He had somehow managed to rip a hole in the seams of his trousers, and everyone could see his underwear. The popular kids laughed and laughed at him. He was mortified. What happened then? Did you yell at the kids? No, my dear, I didn't. Instead, I pulled him to the side and I asked him to strip. Mother! My mother yells. She's only 7. Grandmother laughs, which causes her to take a few coughs as well. Considering he couldn't be embarrassed any further, he took off his pants. I used my small little sewing kit to patch up the hole. You had a sewing kit with you? Yes, my mother forced me to carry one with me for emergency, she said. I guess she was right. What happened between you and Grandpa then? Oh honey, it was like a movie. We were inseparable since then. He would buy me roses to show how grateful he was. He didn't care if I wore a skirt or pants. He was just happy that I showed him compassion at a time when everyone else simply humiliated him. It's so cute. I smile at the story. I always like hearing how Grandma met my grandpa, even though I barely knew him before he passed away. I don't remember the roses, Mother mentions thoughtfully. Well, I never told you everything. I guess carrying the sewing kit with me wasn't so bad after all. If it made me meet Grandpa, and so I started taking a slight interest in sewing. Oh, well that's not as interesting. And you know what's the easiest thing to make as a beginner? Socks? I say, just guessing. A skirt. Circle skirts are easy to make and I eventually got good at it. I realized it was pretty fun to make them. Getting to wear them myself was the best part. My grandma gives me a real big smile. And that, Mirage, is how I started wearing skirts as well as pants. I don't really see why though. I still don't want to wear girly stuff. But I'm happy Grandma is smiling at me, so I smile back at her. Okay, let's go home, Mirage. Grandma needs to recover. We can visit her again tomorrow. I hugged my grandma goodbye and we left the hospital. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Grandma never got better. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this makes me so sad. Ah, my heart. Why is this game so sad? I don't know why, but she got sicker. And then one day she was gone. No! Oh, this is horrible. Oh my goodness, my heart. Is this like this for all the routes? Oh god, please no. This is horrible. Mother handled the funeral and I didn't know what to do and refused to leave my bedroom. I wanted to cry and yell. It was unfair. Grandma was the nicest person on earth. Why was she taken from me? I'm sitting in my room locked up. I don't want to go out and meet people downstairs. I'm sick of putting on a fake smile to pretend I'm okay. I'm not happy. Mirage, please, come out of your room, she begs me. No! I miss Grandma. She was always so kind and sweet to me. She always knew how to make me laugh too. I start to rummage through my closet, digging through all my clothes, looking for something. Ah, found it! It's the white box with the dress inside that my grandma made me. I quickly take off the lid, seeing the pink dress lying in the box untouched. I bury my face into it. It smells like Grandma's place. It's comforting, so I hug the dress to my body. I'll treasure it, Grandma. I'm not going to throw it away. I fall asleep on my bed with the dress in my hands. Ooh. Well, that was depressing. You finish your first chapter. Any chapters you've read will become unlocked and you can reread them at whenever you want. Well, whenever you want. Coolio. Find unlocked chapters in the character chapter selection by clicking on the cogwheel. Select characters and click the character you wish to read, then click story to see the chapter selection. To continue to the next chapter, you need to pay for it in gold. That's the in-game currency. To earn gold, you must design clothes for clients. Click on the design button in the top right, then select clients. This is fun. You're also free to design anything for yourself by selecting freestyle. But for now, let's go to the clients. I want to decorate the shop. That looks fun. Design. Let's design for clients. Randomly generated clients await you when you want to design. Each request earns you gold and tailoring experience. The more experience you have, the more you'll earn. If the client proves to be too difficult, you have the option to delete the request by clicking the trash can icon. Tip: complete 4 clients in a row and you'll get bonus experience, so try to always finish a client. Once you've accepted a client, it's time to mimic the request as much to your ability. This is fun. To pick out a color, you'll have to click the second tab, which is design in this case. A row of colors on the left will show. A row behind the color bars is the pattern bar. Each part of the clothing can have a pattern. Clicking on a pattern switches the color bar to select a color for the pattern. Make sure you get the patterns right as well. If you ever get stuck to complete a client, click on the checklist tab to see what is missing from your design. The first box will be for the correct part, such as a neckline. The second box will be the color of that neckline. For any parts that have patterns, the third box will show you if you have the correct one. And the final and fourth box is for the correct pattern color. Can't talk. This way you can always check to see what is correct or incorrect. Try to get all the boxes checked. Tip: colors are grouped into 9 main colors, so any shade of yellow, dark, medium, light, etc. will account for the design. This is so fun. Let's see. Let's go with this one first. I need to get back and binge watch my favorite TV show. It's called Pretty Or. Pretty Or? What's this? Accept. Oh, I see it now, okay. So mini length. Okay, they want a blue skirt. There's no hemline, nothing on the waist. Okay, finished. Bune, thanks. You earned 50 coins and 10 XP. Nice. Okay. From Jackie. I've been saving up my money for ages. Let me throw it at you. I accept your money, Jackie. Mini length. A-line skirt. Purple. Polka dot design. Nice. This is a top. Sometimes I want to feel like Cinderella, you know? What are these names? Kota Otaku? I don't know. They don't want sleeves. Nothing at the collar. This is fun. Does this look good with my skin tone? Oh, I got a more challenging one here. It shouldn't be too hard. Oh, it's a dress. I like that there's no time limit. From Gwenny, I have an important date, so please don't mess this up. I'll do a couple more. Then we'll go back to the main story. Okay, so we gained 170 experience points and we got some coins. And I'll look around at the other features for us before we continue. Can I change my outfit? I don't know. Not yet, probably. Shop. What does this do? Oh, I could buy stuff. Oh, this stuff's expensive. So it looks like I can buy stuff to customize my character, as well as additional, I guess, outfit pieces for like dressing up for like the, like for clients if they want a certain design. Stuff's crazy expensive. Can buy eyes too. All the accessories are so cute. We'll come back to this later when I get more coins. And I can go here to decorate the shop. May as well come back to that later. Let's go on ahead to chapter 2. Okay. That's not too bad. Chapter 2. Here I am. In front of me is a small store that used to be a jewelry store, and as of today, it is mine. This is so exciting. Ever since Grandma passed away, I had grown fond of the sewing machine she had left me behind. It spurred me on to sew my own clothes, and I found out it was actually quite fun. I pursued my interest and went to art school majoring in fashion. Grandma also left me behind a large inheritance, so I could purchase my own boutique after I finished art school. Mysteries. And this is it, my own boutique. The bottom floor is a storefront and the floors above are my living area. I hurry and take the keys out to open the front door. You love a businesswoman. An empty large room greets me. It is stripped of any personality and needs some touching up to do. It's taken me some time, and along with the help of my best friend Sarah, we finish up the boutique. Ugh, I can't believe it's finished, says Sarah as she stretches out. It looks amazing. Thanks for all of your help. I'm really grateful that Sarah also lives in the same city and helped me out. We met each other in college. Sarah majored photography. She's been a great friend so far. Well, I'm definitely up for a break. Do you want to have a drink somewhere? Oh, sure. Do you know anything close by? I ask. Sarah knows the city more than I do. Of course. It's not too far from here and we can get there by foot. We both move out and I'm happily looking back to see my finished boutique. It's a dream come true. We make our way further into the city until we come across a cozy looking cafe. A little further is a very modern hospital. It's nice to see I live close to one. You'll never know when you need to go there for an emergency. Me and Sarah enter the cafe. It's quite busy and lively with people having a cup of coffee or people typing away on laptops. I actually see a few people in a doctor's coat or a nurse's outfit. I guess they come here to take a break. I'll go find us a seat. Why don't you stand in line and grab me a cup of coffee? I patiently wait in line, order our drinks, and try to find Sarah again with a tray in my hands. I can see her sitting in the back in one of the booths. I run myself through a crowd of people, delicately balancing the tray. I've almost made my way over when suddenly someone knocks into me from behind the cat by accident. Of course. Ah! I stumble forwards and the cups of coffee launch themselves off the tray, right onto a man's sleeve. Ugh! He yells out in shock. Oh no. The cups shatter on the floor, silencing the entire cafe. The man in front of me has his white dress shirt covered in one gigantic coffee stain. He's rubbing it and wincing in pain. I feel mortified and rush over to him. I'm so sorry, I yell out. I pull out a tissue from my bag and hand it over to him. There's no need. The man hisses at me, rejecting my tissue. This is ruined. You ruined it. It was an accident, I murmur softly. You're an accident. Let me stop. The man flicks the coffee off his fingers and starts to glare at me. I suppose walking straight is too much of a task for you. This was a real Cornier. I blush as I recognize the brand name. It's one of the more expensive ones. There's no need to insult me. It was a mistake. What can I do to make up for it? I do not like confrontation. So, what can I do to make up for it? What can I do? Sarah has finally come over to see what the commotion is about and steps in front of me. Back off there, buddy. She apologized. No need to snap at her. Sarah is staring him down like a tiger protecting her cubs. The other people in the cafe suddenly stopped being interested and returned to what they were doing. What's this? She can't speak for herself, says the man with a vicious tone. Of course I can speak for myself. I'm really sorry about your shirt. Let's just try to de-escalate things. Let's try to keep everyone calm. Let's try to de-escalate. Don't need any more drama. I'm really sorry about your shirt. Saying you're sorry doesn't fix anything, he grumbles. Look, I can pay for the dry cleaning bill, I offer. A clerk comes running up and starts picking up the broken pieces of glass from the ground. I bend down to help them, feeling obligated since it was my fault after all. I don't have time for this, the man says, then he briskly walks away. Don't pay him any mind, Mirage, says Sarah. That's just how some city folk are, rude and obnoxious. I bite my lip and help clean up the mess I made. I feel pretty embarrassed by the encounter, but me and Sarah stay at the cafe once we were offered free replacements. I'm glad they didn't ask me to give them any sort of compensation for breaking their cups. Putting the event to the back of my mind, me and Sarah talk about our lives and what's going on. Sarah's excited about a new camera that she's getting as she's a professional photographer. Period. She's waxing poetic about all of its features, and then we suggest we hold a photo shoot with my designs. This way she has some pictures to fill up her portfolio, and I get to use them for my own advertising purposes. We both eagerly talk about the specifics of the photo shoot. However, no matter how much I try, I keep wondering about that man, as I do still feel guilty about spilling coffee all over him. He was pretty rude about it though. I guess city folk really are different. But these chapters are pretty short. We'll do some more designs and then we'll move on to chapter 3 and then we'll probably stop from there. Who fights when wearing a skirt? That's just so weird. Why would you fight in a skirt? Seems kind of reckless. 200 coins will slay. This is for a wedding. This is butt ugly. Why would you wear this? What is this, like a Halloween themed wedding? No. Why do y'all want to fight in skirts? Like what? Oh my god, this is lovely. No, it's not. I really need to buy more designs because these are like pretty plain. couple more. Well, they're pretty simple for the most part, but they might get more complicated. He's saying anything's fine, but you clearly have a design in mind, so which is which? Getting more coin. Let's stop here and then let's go on to chapter 3. Dang, 600 coins. Things are going smooth lately. My shop is finally getting some traction among the locals. It's not a huge milestone, but people are starting to stop and come by to see what all the fuss is about. As I'm folding some fabric, I suddenly hear the door open. It's a customer rushing inside. Quickly, I head out to greet them with a smile. Welcome. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, isn't that the person I spilled coffee all over the other day? Is that why he's here, for reimbursement? Are you here for the dry cleaning bill? I ask, a bit unsure. Wait, how did he find me anyway? He stammers, suddenly taken aback by the question, as if he wasn't prepared to meet me here. Yes. Exactly why I came here, to this quaint little shop of yours. His voice is dripping of sarcasm. The man straightens his back while looking around the store. He puffs out his chest and clicks his tongue disapprovingly. As if he's judging every square inch of it and it's not up to the standards. Rude. There's a scowl on his face as he frowns at my layout of the store. I already want to kick him out of mysteries. After our little run-in the other day, I was forced to dispose of the hideous mess you made that was once called a satin dress shirt. I had to order a new one, the man continues. That wasn't necessary, I gulp. I could have paid for the dry cleaning or even have made you a new one in return, as an apology for ruining a previous one. Don't be obtuse, creating an entire new one when you can simply buy another instead. The man lazily flicks his wrist at me. What is done has done. However, now you can come to the issue of payment. Suddenly his mouth stops moving. He's noticed a bunch of framed pictures behind the register. They're some of my childhood pictures. I treasure them quite a lot, so I proudly display them. I'm not sure why he stopped to stare, but he takes us a few steps closer to investigate. I'm almost convinced he's going to nag about my choice of wallpaper or framing for the pictures, until I notice he doesn't have a scowl on his face as he did before. Do you like my pictures? I ask instead. That's not, I'm positive I recognize this boy, he trails off. He's looking at a certain picture of me back from when I was around 8 years old and going through a tomboy phase. I know I look boyish, but for him to mistake my childhood picture as that of a boy makes me feel a bit abashed. A little abashed. It's a common mistake though. I quickly shake my head to reel in my embarrassment. That would be me. No, it's not. He scoffs, completely disregarding what I said. I'm fairly sure that's a boy, and I've met him before. Taken aback, I blink at him. Met me before? Huh? What do you mean? It's coming back to me. Is it your brother? He asks. However, he doesn't wait for my answer. I can see the resemblance. I'd almost forgotten what he looked like. The corner of his lips are curled up in a smile, which looks infinitely better than the scowl he's been wearing all the time. Still, I'm rather confused, so I prod him for some answers. Who are you, and what do you mean by you've almost forgotten? Right, where are my manners? I must have left them behind with my ruined dress shirt. Well, damn, I said sorry. The man brings his hand to his forehead, shaking his head. Then he looks straight into his back, looking very impressed with himself. The name's Neil Forrester. Don't you smirk at me. You may recognize the last name. I do. Sarah told me some more about the hospital next to the cafe, that it was owned by the Forrester family. They seem to be quite rich, and by looking at this person, I'm sure he grew up knowing nothing but riches. I didn't realize this was their son. What's someone like him doing in my shop? And you are? Oh, right. I'm Mirage Hearth. And your brother? He asks, not caring for my own name apparently. He's looking at the picture again. I huff. That's not my brother. I already told you, that's me. From back when I was about 8 years old. Neil looks at the picture, then back at me, then back at the picture. His face turns to a grimace. You lie. In no way does that look like a little girl to me. I feel slighted with the way he accuses me of lying, while at the same time also insinuating that I'm actually a boy. I can feel my cheeks start to redden. Tell him to get his eyes checked, explain you're always a girl. Do I want to be saucy? No, let's be mature. Explain you're always a girl. I'm sorry to say, but that's me. I used to look a bit rough and like a tomboy back then. I'm most definitely a girl. Not possible, he says. I'm sure of it. We spent the entire night together at the playground until some police officers chased us off. Suddenly it clicks in my head. The purple hair, those golden eyes. Neil was that little boy from years ago. The one that I met at the playground who had run away from his parents. This was years ago. I had basically forgotten all about it. Wait, I remember you now, I say with a laugh. You're that boy that ran away from his parents because they made you study and wear proper clothing. I felt my anger melt away as a wave of nostalgia hits me instead.
Huh?
How do you... Neil stops. He leans closer to me and narrows his eyes, studying my face with such intensity that I avert my eyes out of embarrassment. I've never had someone look at me like that before. Sorry about my mother calling your parents over that time. Then again, it was the right thing to do. We were young, I say, still trying to avoid his piercing gaze. At the sudden realization, the color drains from Neil's face. What was that hiss? You? He says in a small voice. Yes, that was me. I answer with a smile, daring to look straight at him again. Such a coincidence. Nice to see you all grown up now. I'd have never imagined that kid was the son of the Forresters. Oh damn, he hates me. Neil's face scrunches up in disgust. There's a scowl on his face like he's been smelling something foul. Oh. Okay, bye. It was nice seeing you again. Neil's face suddenly turns bright red. He doesn't waste a good second to dash out of the store. Well, damn. The door slams shut, leaving me utterly confused. Huh? How much should it be for chapter 4? This is honestly a lot of fun. That's not bad. Okay, this is addicting. Okay, we'll do one final chapter, and then we'll stop here. I wonder when we'll get a CG. Not knowing many places to sit down and relax, I return to the cafe. Some days I need to have a break from all my hard work, so I decide today is a nice enough day to venture outside again and enjoy a nice cup of coffee. When I enter the cafe, I feel a prickle in my neck like someone's watching me. Casually, I scan the area as I stand in line at the counter, looking over at the people seated at the booths. There's actually quite a few nurses having coffee here, probably taking a break. That's when I notice a familiar person sticking out. Well, it's hard not to spot him considering he was looking right at me. Neil hurriedly averts his eyes away from me once he notices I've spotted him. He's seated at the back of the booth holding a cup of coffee while the other hand is resting on his laptop. He tries hard to make it seem like he's busy and that his eyes didn't meet mine. He's acting as weird as he did when I last saw him exiting my store. Ma'am, may I take your order? I suddenly snap back from my thoughts and look at the store clerk. Right, I wanted to order a cup of coffee. I quickly recite my order and wait in line. I'm rocking back and forth on my feet. My eyes wander over to a certain purple-haired man. Neil's eyes lock with mine again. I can feel a lump form in my throat. His eyes move away at lightning speed. Then he hunches over his own laptop as if he's using it as a shield to hide behind. What is up with him? Why is he acting so weird around me? I realize I ruined his shirt on our first meeting, but I didn't think he'd still be upset about it. Maybe I should offer to compensate him again for his shirt. We never really did figure out what to do about it since he stormed off. Not that he really needs any compensation or anything. The Forrester family is quite wealthy. The store clerk calls out my attention to hand over my cup of coffee. I purse my lips to blow a bit of steam from the cup, then I hold it securely in my hands, not wanting a repeat of last time's mistake. I look around for a seat, and that's when my eyes once more lock with Neil's. And then again, he swiftly looks someplace else. Okay, now it's really starting to bother me. Determined, I make my way over to the farthest booth. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He looks so silly. With each step I take, I can see Neil crouching more and more behind his laptop. When I finally reach his table, I can see his arm covering his head, while with his face pressed against his keyboard. It's as if he thinks that by hiding like this, I won't actually see him. It all looks rather comical with a dash of stupid. He's trying his best not to acknowledge me. I cough to make my presence known. With a disgruntled sigh, Neil removes his arm and sits up in a defeated manner. What do you want? He asks. Why don't you take a picture? I was wondering if you needed something from me. Like, if you're going to be staring at me, then I'm going to assume that you want something, so... I was wondering if you needed something from me. I bite my lip, trying to play nice. Well, I was wondering if you wanted something from me instead? He scoffs at me. No, why would I? Annoyed at his stupid games, I place my saucer on his table. Is this because of your shirt still? I did try to offer you money for it, but you left so fast last time. Did I somehow insult you? Insult me? Neil says with a scoff. No, rather you ruined my childhood memories. I'm taken aback. Ruined? What does he mean by that? Are you talking about that time when you were at the playground? That was you, wasn't it? The boy, I mean. There are supposed to be 2 boys in that memory of mine, he says while clenching his teeth. Well, I'm sorry to tell you that I'm not a boy, I say with a sigh. There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I can see that you're not a boy, he replies. Obviously he didn't. We are both silent for a little while, staring at each other, trying to gauge what the other is thinking. It's Neil who breaks away again, opting to look at his laptop screen instead. He rubs the palm of his hand against his forehead, clearly deep in thought. Look, I'm sorry if for some reason I made you believe I was a boy at that time, but I wasn't trying to deceive you. I'm not even sure why it was such a big deal. I thought you'd be happy to meet with me again. I know I am kind of happy to meet someone from my childhood. Neil looks appalled at what I said. He suddenly closes his laptop and gets up from the booth. Doesn't matter, just leave me be. I can't forget that day you spilled coffee on me like it never happened. If that's what's compelling you to keep talking to me, I'm not seeking any compensation. So now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Neil quickly walks past me and exits the store. I am baffled by the way he keeps having these dramatic exits and leaving me speechless. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about him paying him back for his shirt anymore. Ooh, important request. Oh, that's interesting. You have an important client waiting for you. Complete it to unlock the next chapter. Okay. You've encountered an important client request for the first time. Throughout the story, you'll encounter story-specific clients, which requires you to buy items you do not yet own. Check out your important client, study the design they're asking for, then click on the shop icon in the main menu to buy the necessary items to complete the request. Sometimes important clients grant you gold, while others grant you an outfit you must wear to unlock the next chapter. So be sure to check whether or not you must wear a specific outfit. Check the category outfits if the dress is there. Alright, let's see. First, let me collect some more coins first, and then we'll get to that important client. Okay, so this is the special request. It's pretty cute. A knee-length skirt with gingham pattern. So I'll have to go to the shop and then purchase. Here or no, here, the sewing shop. So we need, said knee length. So let's get knee length skirt. And gingham pattern. Makes me think of the AKB48 song Gingham Check. Oh, the florals one's cute. Oh, these are really pretty. Oh, these bundles are expensive. These are really expensive. What's cheap that I could buy? I'll come back to that later. Wait, do I need more colors? I think I do. Cause that was like a really... Let me see. I think I do. Cause I need like a lighter pink and a lighter green. Let's go back to the shop. I'm just estimating. I have no clue if this is the right color. And then, is it this pink? It was pretty light. I think. Using my eyeballs. Let's go back. I hope I'm right. Wait, I just remembered it had like a hemline. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. Can I buy hemlines? It's a belt. What's this? I don't know what the squares are for. What are these for? Jacket sleeves. Those are shirt sleeves. Skirts. Did it have a waistband? I think it did have a waistband. I remember it had a line too. I just want to be certain I have everything. Let me do some more designs before I get to that special one. Okay, I really hope this is right. Accept. Okay, that's the right knee length. A-line skirt. I think it's a white skirt. The pattern. Let's see. Okay, that's right. And there's a waistband. It's pink. Oh, that's the wrong shade. That's the wrong shade of pink. Wait. I don't know, is it? No, it is right. Okay, I got scared. Hope that's right. Ooh, okay. Oh, we're getting coins. Yay. I'll just do like one more. We're getting a lot more coins. $600 coins just for a tank top is crazy. I feel like decorating the shop. I doubt I'll have enough coins. That's a pattern I really want. Is it that one? Or that one? That one's pretty too. I honestly really like this one. Oh, the furniture is expensive. Oh, this one's cute. Let's come back to this stuff later. And I can buy some stuff for my character. Yeah, I definitely want to get her glasses. Why is everything so expensive? Oh, these are cute. $1,000 coins for earrings is crazy. Oh, this bag is cute. Oh yeah, the book. I like the book. Oh, these shoes are cute. I love these shoes. These are so cute. But they're so expensive. I could buy socks. Oh yeah, the mermaid tail, that's everything. I can't be a fairy. Oh, that's annoying. What if I could buy new hair? These are expensive. I love the puffs. The puffs are really cute. It's kind of giving me style savvy vibes a little bit. Because you get to run your own boutique, and well, here you're making the clothes. Style savvy, they don't really make the clothes. It's like you're reselling. Anyways, I think I'll stop here for now. Okay, so that was Tailor Tales. So far, I'm really much liking this game. Like I said, I love dress-up games, and this game is giving, like, you know, the dress-up games I used to play when I was a kid, and it's kind of giving style savvy. And Neil, he's kind of giving off like tsundere vibes. Yeah, his route is very intriguing for the most part. He's like this really hoity-toity, like stuck-up freaking dickhead. Hopefully that'll change later on in his route, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. If I should continue to play more of Tailor Tales, I'm having a lot of fun, so stay tuned for hopefully more Tailor Tales videos. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. That's probably very annoying to hear, but I really do mean it. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, all that jazz. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.